I am Vasu. Welcome to the Digital Insurance and Marketing Podcast series. Because of the COVID-19 kick in our pants, insurance companies no longer have a choice to ignore the digital reality and the importance of marketing. I'm hoping to see an acceleration in marketing and digital adoption across the insurance industry. My mission is to invite and inspire a new generation of digital insurance and marketing professionals to take up this challenge. The focus of this podcast series is to uncover stories of triumph over odds faced by chief marketing officers and chief digital officers in the insurance business. Leaders who never backed down from a challenge. Leaders who bravely took on the status quo to make advances in the face of hidden resistance. Please join me every month to recognize, celebrate, and learn from these stories. Thank you for listening and welcome to the show. I'm going to start the series with the story of my own. And the story starts early 2014. Around that time, there was talk that Yahoo would be leaving Asia. I had a great thing going up to then. I just finished a project with Wharton School on native ads and had the wonderful opportunity of working with Professor Yoram Wind and Catherine Hayes, who went on to publish some of those learnings in a book, Beyond Advertising. With the imminent closure of Yahoo in Asia, uncomfortable thoughts entered my mind. I knew I had to start job hunting and start all over again. After debating between staying in the publisher world or enter the corporate world, I decided to enter the corporate world, specifically the digital side of insurance. In the early days of my job in insurance, I was introduced as a digital guy. But people would comment back saying, "Oh, so you're the new IT guy." And I look at them with a puzzled face as like, "No, I'm not the IT guy." But anyway. I also got calls to fix hardware and bugs in software. And when I told them I had no clue how to do that, people would reply by saying, "Well, aren't you the IT guy? How come you don't know how to do this?" But then it got me thinking that people probably did not understand digital and did not understand the difference between digital and IT. In my book, Digital Lipstick on a Legacy Pig, I wrote a chapter attempting to address this understanding gap. And today, with your permission, I'm going to read that chapter. Digital Lipstick on a Legacy Pig, Chapter 2. What's the difference between IT and digital? IT, or the term information technology, in its modern sense, first appeared in a 1958 article published in the Harvard Business Review. Authors Harold Levitt and Thomas Whistler commented that the new technology does not yet have a single established name. We shall call it information technology. The definition consisted of three categories: techniques for processing, the application of statistical and mathematical methods to decision making, and the simulation of higher order thinking through computer programs. Wikipedia defines information technology as the application of computers and telecommunications equipment to store, retrieve, transmit, and manipulate data, often in the context of a business. In a simplified sense, IT is all about infrastructure that converts data to actionable information. Business leaders have long used IT to improve productivity, drive efficiency, and lower costs. Because IT was involved in the delivery of management information and efficiencies, it quickly became the backbone of all corporate functions. And eventually, a new corporate function was born with its own C-level leader, a CIO or a CTO. IT became a critical business function. In this context, it's easy to understand why IT seeks perfection. It is deliberately thoughtful, thorough, and as a result, slow to move. To preserve business momentum and avoid any downtime, IT infrastructure had to be robust and built to last. Very often, IT and digital are confused. This confusion is due to similar physical appearances, but deep inside, they differ widely in their philosophy. I define digital as an always-on, agile approach that is built on IT to deliver a direct and symbiotic relationship between the customer and the company using the internet as a core channel. The guiding principle for digital is not based on the perfection that IT seeks. A state of perfection assumes an ideal end state achieved by a specified end date, followed by acts of maintenance to preserve the state of perfection. This mindset assumes that customer behavior evolves slowly, linearly, and is sufficiently managed by upgrades and fixes. However, while digital also embraces the philosophy of perfection, it defines it differently. Because digital is an approach, it seeks perfection through a series of progressive, agile acts that continuously seek harmony with the customer. Clearly, digital seeks external harmony while IT seeks internal harmony. Was the reading a bit too heavy? Okay, let me say it another way. Digital is people-centric. IT is corporate-centric. Digital serves the people. IT serves the company. Digital is a mindset. IT is a hard set. In this podcast series, we will discover and get to hear opinions from other professionals. If you have a comment or your own definition, please post it on my LinkedIn page. Thank you for your time.